Okay guys, going to tell you a wee trout pattern, wee snatcher pattern. Now, putting the wee slacks and the flies together for a friend, so just thought I would show you this wee one. So the hook in the vise is a size 10 B110 grubber hook. I'm going to put on a tag first, and that's going to be the Glo Bright Floss No4. I'm going to put this on at the back. So I'm just going to come in, just bring my floss around the bend a bit. Take 10 or so turns down, remove the waste tag, bit of fluff, and then just bring your thread turns back up to where you started, keeping the floss tight. Just going to come in with a whip finish. 2 turn whip finish is plenty. Get that nice and tight, come in and trim away the excess. Now you got to protect the back here, so you can use super glue, varnish, whatever you like to use. I'm just going to come in with a wee tiny drop of UV resin, not too much. I'm a great lover of this stuff. I just like to, it's alright in small doses for me. Now, I'm just going to come around, just make sure you get good coverage the whole way around the tag. Then I'm going to come in and give that a blast with a torch. Make sure it's well cured. The thread I'm going to use to tie the fly is the Uni Thread 80 in Fire Orange. So just come up, get our thread started at the eye. Just going to run on about 4 or 5 mil of thread and then remove the waste tag. The rib of the fly is going to be a gold wire, and this is a UTC gold wire that I'm using. So I'm just going to catch that in. I'm just going to try and keep the wire on my side of the hook. Just going to work this down until we reach our Glo Bright Floss tag at the back. Now the body itself is going to be a large holographic gold tinsel. So just take a length of this off. Now what I want to do here is, I don't want to be catching it in square on. So what I'm going to do is just come in, get my holographic gold tinsel, just put a bit of taper into it. I'm just going to catch in the tag, and then just work my thread back up the hook, even about 4 or 5 mil at the top of the hook. Then just come around with your gold tinsel, just overlapping turns of the gold tinsel. That's why it's best to use large. You'll get away with medium or small, just have to take more turns up to there. Follow this around with my thread. A couple of turns I'll hold that in position. I'm going to come in and trim away the excess. Okay. I'm going to put a wee body hackle on. This is just one of the smaller Chinese cock hackles, just off the golden olive cape. So I'm just going to remove the fluff, the bar of the stem, offer this up to the hook, with a few turns to catch that in, and trim away the stem. Now I'm going to use Hackle pliers. Yes, I do use Hackle pliers, not very often. And then I'm just going to palmer this down the body, just like to get a turn at the top. And then you're looking, I don't know, 3 or 4 turns down the body. It's up to you. It's how heavy you like to dress it. Some people like them dressed a wee bit heavier. Just keeping a hold of your hackle pliers with your tip. Just follow this around with your gold wire, and you're looking 4 turns up the body of the gold wire. Nice and tight up to there. Anything that's going forward, just sweep it back. Hold your wire, bring your thread up in front, catch that in. Now make sure you tie in your wire nice and tight, folks. That's what's holding the whole fly together. Then you can bend and break away the wire. You can break away your tip of your hackle at the back, and then just bring my thread back down into position. There's how we check. Not looking too bad, looks grand. Next hackle, just another golden olive Chinese cock hackle. This is just one of the larger ones. So I'm just going to tie this in by the tip. Just come in, a couple of turns catches in the tip, and then just come in, fold your tip back, a couple of turns back up over the tip and the hackle. Then just bring your thread back down into position for tying off your hackle. You break that away. You're probably looking 2-3 turns. I suppose it depends on the hackle fibre itself that you're putting on. So that's 2. I'm going to stick another one on. Okay, that'll do me there. So keeping hold of your stem, just following around with my thread. I'm going to take another turn to lock it in. I'm going to fold the stem back, bring my thread back up over the stem of the hackle, then I can break it away. I'm going to put some jungle cock on the wee fly, and I've loads of split jungle cock eyes. There it is there. Sorry, here you go. Now it is split, you just haven't seen it. Just split it open now. There you go, that's it split. I'm just going to offer this up to the fly, just as the impression the wing buds come round. A couple of turns just to catch it in, just to see what way you're sitting. Make sure you're happy. Good way to use your jungle cock up if they're split. 10 wee snatchers. Just bringing my thread turns in front. Then I'm going to come in and just trim away the excess jungle cock. And then just from the front, just bring your thread up over the cut ends. Right, I'm just going to come in and throw in a whip finish. Now you can leave it like that, you can finish off with the fire orange thread, but I'm going to just brighten the head up a wee bit and finish off with our Glo Bright Floss No. 4. Just going to come in at the eye, just work the floss up over the head of the wee fly, come in and trim away the waist tag of the Glo Bright Floss No. 4, and then I'm just going to come in and just to win a whip finish. Pull your thread nice and tight, come in and trim away the excess thread. Now just to finish off, we're going to put on a clear varnish just onto the head, just to seal up the thread turns, make the fly last a wee bit longer. Now, just get it on there, don't worry if it goes into the eye. Get that sorted out in a second. Just make sure you get good coverage right around the head, just to seal up your thread turns, and then you can get a waste piece of wire and just clean out your eye. So there you go guys, that's just a wee golden olive snatcher pattern. Get a few of those in your box, good flies for the rainbows, have you fish for the rainbows. Tie a few up, hopefully you can get a few fish on them. As always, many thanks for taking the time to view the video. If you like the wee videos I'm putting together, please consider subscribing to my channel, helps the wee channel out. And until next time guys, tight lines.